Well, as we reported, the shooting downtown that injured 11 people Sunday was not qualified as a mass shooting. That's according to Lafayette Police. The LPD says the crime just does not fit the definition. News 10's Renee Allen checked out what defines mass shootings, and she explains it for us. Renee.
Yeah, Lafayette Police, they did say that. They say what occurred Sunday in the 500 block was not a mass shooting. For one, because it was not pre-planned. A master instructor of UL Lafayette's Criminal Justice Department, she agrees.
In a specific time frame, without a cooling off period.
UL Lafayette Master Instructor Paula Broussard has done research in terrorism, serial crimes, ethics, and handgun issues. Broussard says a mass shooting is typically defined by the killing of 4 or more people.
Typically, a mass shooting is something that is planned out. They have a purpose. They're trying to get a message across, whether that message is that they've been harmed or they want revenge against the people.
Broussard says a mass shooter is usually trying to send a message that has a social, economical, or political statement or goal tied to it.
Rival gangs will often kill more than 2 people at a time, but it is not, there is no purpose to it. There is no goal, ultimate goal or message involved.
Furthermore, the title mass shooting, at least for police, Broussard explains, was created outside of law enforcement.
Title that was created by the press. It was picked up by the media. It's used in television and movies, but from the police standpoint, very seldom will they call a shooting a mass shooting unless it is a situation like the Las Vegas where somebody's just started shooting up a concert.
Monday, a day after the shooting, the LPD issued a statement that the police department wants the community to know that this was not a mass shooting. We have no evidence to indicate this or that this was a pre-planned event. And all the injuries from Sunday's shooting were non-life-threatening. And here's a tidbit for you. That precinct that was planned for the Rosa Parks Center, that could be operational sometime in a few weeks. The funds for that was made available last fall, meaning that the LCG Chief Communications Officer, he explains to us that that precinct would have been built regardless of what happened on Sunday. Renee Allen, KLFY News 10.
Renee, thank you. Now, the suspect has been identified as Carl Thompson of New Iberia. He faces 11 counts of attempted first-degree murder and 1 count of illegal discharge of a weapon.